Okay, let's talk about something that sounds like it's straight out of science fiction, but it's happening right now. Imagine a world where we can actually design life itself. That's the incredible new frontier we're exploring today, where AI is learning to create not just images, but the very building blocks of biology.
You know, we've all had fun playing with AI art generators, right? You type in a crazy prompt like an astronaut riding a horse on the moon, and you get back this amazing image. But what if we could do that for molecules? So take a look at this. On one side, you've got AI playing with pixels, creating this cool imaginary world. But on the other side, that's AI designing an actual biological machine, a protein. This is a whole different ballgame. We're talking about a massive leap here, from creating pictures to creating the very stuff of life.
Okay, so that's the big question, isn't it? How in the world do we make that jump from generating pictures to engineering functional three-dimensional proteins totally from scratch?
And believe it or not, this isn't science fiction anymore. We've taught our computers how to be creative with pixels. Now we're teaching them to get creative with atoms. We're seeing these amazing models like RF diffusion all-atom pop up, which are basically DALL-E, but for biochemistry. It's wild.
Right, so before we dive into how it all works, we really need to understand why this is such a ridiculously hard problem to crack in the first place. It's a massive, massive challenge.
So proteins. They're basically the molecular machines of life. And here's the kicker. Their 3D shape is everything. It decides their job, whether that's fighting off a virus or breaking down plastic. Trying to design a new one from scratch, it's like trying to build a tiny, self-folding origami robot with an insane, astronomical level of precision. And when I say insane, I mean look at this number. 10 to the power of 300. That's the rough number of possible shapes for just a small protein. That number is so cosmically huge, it makes the number of atoms in the entire known universe look tiny. So yeah, just randomly guessing is not going to cut it.
So, how do you solve a problem that big? Well, you get clever. Scientists came up with this really brilliant two-step process. The best way to think about it is like a team-up between a super creative artist and a really strict critic. And here's how that team works. You've got the AI artist, that's RF diffusion. Its job is to just go wild, generating countless new protein ideas. It's fast, it's creative, it might even bend the rules a little. Then in comes the physics critic. This part uses powerful simulators to check the AI's work. It makes sure the designs actually follow the laws of physics and won't just fall apart. The artist dreams, the critic fact-checks.
All right, let's pop the hood and see how this thing actually works on a technical level. Let's start with the artist. How does it come up with these ideas?
It's a process called diffusion, and honestly, it's kind of magical. It starts with just a random cloud of atoms, total chaos, just digital noise. Then the AI model starts cleaning it up, progressively removing that noise bit by bit. And out of that chaos, a coherent, folded protein structure starts to emerge. It's like a sculptor revealing a statue from a block of marble, except the marble is just pure static.
And this image right here shows you the power of that training process. On the left, without pre-training, all you get is that jumbled mess of noise. But on the right, with pre-training, look at that. The AI learns to turn that random static into these beautifully coherent, stable structures. That's the secret sauce right there. Okay, now this is the really cool part. This isn't just a fancy computer simulation. This stuff is actually being built, for real, and tested in labs. And the results are just wow. Look at this. On the left, you have the blueprint, the protein the AI designed in the computer. On the right, that's the reality. That's an image of the actual molecule they created in the lab. They're practically identical. This is huge. It proves the AI isn't just spitting out cool-looking shapes. It's creating viable blueprints for real molecules. And the folks at the David Baker lab who developed this are, as you can imagine, pretty excited. They're basically saying, this isn't just a small update, it's a tool that's going to let them and other scientists create a whole new universe of functional molecules. They've essentially opened the door to a new world of design.
But wait, it gets even better. This isn't just a push a button and cross your fingers kind of tool. Now scientists can actually collaborate with the AI in real time using this incredible interactive interface to guide the whole process. This is what puts scientists right in the driver's seat. They can literally drag atoms around on the screen to set constraints, see how it affects the molecule's stability in real time, and test out ideas interactively. It turns the AI from a black box into a true creative partner.
So,
What's the big picture here? What does this all really mean for us? Well, this is way more than just another lab tool. It's a completely new way to think about engineering biology itself.
I mean, the potential applications are just staggering. What if you could design new medicines that are super targeted to only attack cancer cells? Or create custom enzymes that could, say, eat plastic waste in our oceans? We could be looking at advanced diagnostics, totally new biomaterials, even better gene editing tech. The list just goes on and on.
And that really gets to the heart of it. For so long, we've been using computers to understand the biology that nature already created. Now we are moving from just predicting what nature has made to designing what nature has never even seen before. It's a huge shift from being biologists to being biological architects.
So that leaves us with this incredible, maybe even a little daunting thought. We are learning to write the language of biology. The real question is, what should we build first?